Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a brand new series for me and my channel. I am going to do a budget for 2021. I'm really nervous about this. I really hope I can stick to this budget. Let me just give you guys a little background story about myself. So I used to be a big spender. I had a lot of money in my hands, and now that I'm married, I want to be a bit more responsible. I want to put my money in a place that it's worth investing in, or I want to invest my money and not waste it on stuff that I'm not going to use. And I have done my makeup inventory and skincare inventory, and I have found out that although I don't buy a lot of makeup per se, but I buy a lot of skincare that I don't use, and I buy a lot of clothing. So my goal for this year is to not purchase as many useless items that I'm not gonna wear. For clothing, I have bought so many pieces of clothing, or I've gotten a lot of clothing gifted to me recently in the past 4 or 5 months, and 90% of them I have not even worn, and it's been a couple of months. And that is just the trend with me. Personally, I always buy stuff that I really find pretty, and I never wear them just because I'm waiting for that perfect moment to wear it, and like for that perfect scenario where I can like look cute and wear that kind of makeup or that perfume or that dress or that shoes, you know, like that is just me waiting for that perfect moment that never comes. So clothes, they don't fit me anymore. My shoes kind of are outdated or whatever. I don't like them anymore. My style has changed. I don't find them comfortable. Whatever reason, I stop wanting to wear them after a while, and it just sits in my cupboard with the tags still on, and I end up giving it away to charity and wasting my money. So I decided for 2021, I want to put myself on a strict budget. I mean, it's not going to be a very low budget, but for me personally, it is a low budget. I will explain why. My budget for this year is going to be $1,000 for 2 categories. So I have $1,000 for makeup, perfume, and skincare, and then I have another $1,000 for clothing and shoes and accessories or whatever. Now, so that's gonna be a total of $2,000 I can spend on myself in those categories, but I am not gonna stop myself from buying stuff for other people. I mean, I'm a generous spender. I mean, it's just like how I was raised. My family does always like lavish gifts, or we always do better gifts for other people than for ourselves. Like I always buy more expensive things for my husband or for my parents than I would buy for myself. I would never spend that amount of money for myself. For example, we went on a date, my husband and I, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, you got this date and I will buy you whatever thing you want from this department store. And my husband is very into perfumes. I mean, we both are, but he has this love for having a huge collection, and he actually uses a lot of perfumes as well. And I always tend to buy him perfumes for his birthday, and I was like, you know what, I haven't gotten you one for this year's birthday, since I knew a lot of people are gonna get you perfumes. So how about you go and choose whatever you want? And I got him 2 perfumes. The first one was this Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Desert Oud, and it is so luxurious and so gorgeous. Let me just show you guys how luxurious it is. I don't want to break it because it's gonna just like kill me. And do you see that? It's so sexy. I love this perfume. I will get to why I'm showing you this. I also got him this other perfume. This is the Gucci, the Voice of the Snake, or the Parfum. These 2 came up to be $700. Like I said, and my budget for myself is $1,000. I mean, I don't always make these kind of like sudden expensive purchases, but I really wanted to just get my husband something, and I was having a rough patch, and he had to deal with me during that rough patch, and he has just been so supportive of me. He's been very kind, very sweet, very just there for me in every single way. And whenever I haven't been in a good mood, he always tries his best to make me feel better, you know, just spending a whole week trying to make me feel better and going out. And I just wanted to get him a little thank you gift. But even for my parents, whenever I give them gifts, it's always, I mean, above $1,000. I mean, budget for me, for my parents and my brother and my husband is, I don't put a budget on the gifts I want to give them just because I can afford them. However, for myself, just so I can make smarter purchases, and because I am saving my money to invest in a property, I did want to stop spending my money uselessly here and there and make smarter purchases. I want to buy clothing that I really, really, really love, and whenever I want to buy it and I am going to spend my budget on it and I know I'm not going to have a lot of money left, I will use it more. You know, that's just how it's going to be, since I know like I had to think really hard about it and I am going to spend it really wisely and very well. So $1,000 for those two categories. If by halfway through the year I don't buy anything in the, for example, makeup category or skincare category, I can pull some money out from that and put it onto my clothing category, because that's typically where I spend most of my money, especially shoes. I love shoes. I have been looking for a lot of shoes. I have gotten rid of a lot of them, so I have been trying to replenish my stock of shoes and buy a few more, but I want to make it a smart purchase. Like the other day I was in Steve Madden, I got these pair of heels that were, I mean, they were okay, they were kind of cute, they were $70, not super expensive, not super cheap, but I didn't really like it that much. It was just a little bit trendy, but it didn't look that good on my feet, but I got it just because it was trendy. And then I was like, you know what, why am I wasting my money on something that is not super amazing and I don't absolutely love, you know? So I did return that, thankfully, and that is just because I was like, you know what, I'm doing this challenge and that is going to be deducted from my budget, so I don't want that. I want that money to be spent somewhere else. So that is why I am doing this project and this budgeting, and I have actually made some purchases. I know I have made 2 clothing purchases. I got this like Adidas sweater that was worth, I think, $40, and then I got another dress that was worth the same amount, or maybe 50. I'm not sure. I will put that in my budget and I will tell you guys exactly how much I've spent for this month. I have not bought any makeup products or skincare products or perfumes for myself, so I think I'm gonna be okay with the clothing and makeup. I think I'm gonna be okay with the skincare and makeup category, since I don't really make big purchases there unless it's perfume and I buy an expensive perfume. I haven't bought myself a perfume in a while. I get gifted a lot, but personally I don't think I've bought a perfume in 3 years. So I still did want to put $1,000 for my budget, just in case, you know, there's something I want to buy and I really want to buy. There is a perfume that I have been eyeing for a long time, and that is the Maison de Francais perfume. I think that's what it's called. Oh, let me just search it up real quick. Okay, yeah. The name of the brand is Maison Francais. I don't know how to pronounce it, but oh, there is one in the clear bottle with the red label. It's called Rouge 540. I absolutely love how that one smells, and it is not cheap. It is not cheap. It is 300 euros for the 2.4 fluid ounce, and yeah, I still haven't bought it for myself. I mean, I buy stuff that expensive for my husband, but not for myself. But I think this is the year that I will be purchasing it. However, I do want to finish off 1 or 2 perfumes before I do that. So I'm going to be holding out for now and see if I can finish off any perfumes this year, since I do have quite a collection and I don't open all of them at once. However, I don't want it to go bad. So yeah, that is one perfume that I am eyeing for now. I will definitely be purchasing somewhere probably like at the end of the year, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to stay within budget for my skincare. However, clothing, I'm gonna struggle, since I have gained a little bit of weight the past 2-3 years, and a lot of my old clothing don't fit, and I have gotten rid of a lot of my clothing. You guys will have seen that based on my declutters. I will link them down below, but yeah, I need clothes, I guess. I don't need clothes, but I want more clothes. not the best. But yeah. That is everything, guys. So I haven't spent any of my skincare budget. I have used up a little bit of my clothing budget. I think $100. I'm not sure. I will let you guys know more in next month's update. But they're not gonna be super interesting because I don't really buy a lot of items. I just buy a bit more expensive items and, you know, and yeah, call it done. But I hope you guys like this challenge. If you guys are doing this kind of like budgeting for yourself, let me know. How do you do it? Do you write everything down that you've bought, or do you have a spreadsheet? Do you write it down in your journal? Let me know how you do everything, and if you do have a budget set for yourself. One thing I wanted to say, that I'm not gonna put a budget for my facials or whatever kind of fillers or Botox if I decide to get some. I'm not gonna put a budget for myself for those kind of products or procedures that I'm gonna be getting done, just because they are stuff that is for maintenance. And I think since I am getting it done at that time, and I don't take those things lightly since they are very pricey here, I'm not gonna set myself a budget. I know I have thought it through very well, and yeah, that is one last point I wanted to add. So it's just for physical stuff that I don't use all the time, that I want to set myself a budget for and buy stuff that I really, really, really like. That is the purpose of this whole thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.